Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a beer that is definitely a macro beer. It is corporate swill. Let's not sugarcoat it or pretend like that's not the case. Um, it's uh, it's a beer from out of Australia. I think most of you are going to be familiar with this, um, and that is the Foster's Premium Ale. Now, the funny thing about this, there's a couple of funny things about this particular beer. For one, what is it, a 20-ounce can? 25.4. Okay, so it's two full beers. This 25.4-ounce can was actually sitting by the dumpster in my apartment complex, sitting on top of a unopened 12-pack of Miller Lite. So I said, I've never had this. I've had the Foster's Lager lots and lots of times. Back when I lived in Kansas City, we used to make snake bites with Foster's and Woodchuck cider all the time. But I haven't yet to try the Foster's Premium Ale, which is okay. I'm looking all over for it, and I cannot see a variety on this. Now, here's the interesting thing. So as I said, this is a found beer. I do not have a price point for it because it was sitting next to a dumpster. But it was unopened, looked to be unmolested, so I thought, what the hell, let's give it a shot. The funny thing about this is that on Beer Advocate, this is listed as a extra special bitter or English special bitter, depending upon who you ask, um, where it received 501 rankings with a cumulative score of 2.85, and that is poor. That's not me. It's not me talking. That's saying that on a scale, on Beer Advocate scale, if your beer has a 2.85 combined total score, it's considered poor. 23 of my friends on Untappd gave this a 2.92. 19,000 of it gave it a 2.83, and Untappd calls it an English Pale Ale. Thing is, as I said, it's not to be found on the can. Now, I did find a date of April 30th, 2018. I don't know whether that's brewed on or Best Buy date. Probably brewed on. No, probably Best Buy because, well, I mean, you're watching this in June, but I'm filming this in the beginning of May, so probably a Best Buy. So today being the 8th of May, that's not really that far uh, past its prime. Anyway, I've liked Foster's Lager. I mean, I know it's corporate swill if they've been bought by, I can't even remember whether it's InBev. I want to say everything's owned by InBev. Um, so anyway, let's give this a shot. Hopefully, whoever put this out at the dumpster did not shake it up big time before they did, and we'll have to see whether this tastes more like a bitter or a pale ale. I'll be using my Runnin' Rebels glass. And once again, I think that that's actually an outdated logo. I think the new logo is up and running. I saw some things on TV about a new logo. So this is pouring a very copper color. That's probably closer to an ESB than a English Pale Ale. I'm going to describe that as medium high carbonation, not full-fledged high carbonation, but medium high. Now see, that's where it gets difficult because I smell like bitter herbs, but I also smell lots and lots of malt, which usually is an indication of a pale ale, particularly an English pale ale. However, that bitterness isn't really coming. It's not a hoppy bitterness. It really does smell like bitter herbs. But that being the case, then that it would not be an English pale ale if it's super hop like that. Um, hmm. Before I actually take a drink, I've got to lean more towards an ESB. And as I said, it depends upon who you ask, whether it's an English special bitter or extra special bitter for ESB. But okay, I'm getting just the slightest fruitiness and a little alcohol on the back. While I don't have a price point, I do have an ABV for you because it is on the can. Hurrah, hurrah. And that is, gee whiz. I'm gonna have to hunt for it again, am I? Okay. 5.5. 5.5. Okay, I think I've done enough pontificating. Let's get to drinking, shall we? Cheers. Hmm. Well, it's malty. It is malty. It's very malty. As somebody whose favorite macro beer is Michelob, I can appreciate that. I'm gonna say about a medium, maybe even a medium low mouthfeel. Not a lot of spikiness to this. Um, you know, ESBs. I wonder if this may be an ESB that was toned down for the American palate. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not. I don't think it deserves a poor ranking of 2.85. Um, I guess I'd give it a 3.0, and since it came in a can, it's going to get a 3.25. So there you have it. Sometimes sometimes you end up with a corporate beer. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, something I could have done about this, I could have taken the beer, I could have left it there for somebody else to enjoy, I could have thrown it away. But I thought, what the hell? This is going to cost me nothing. I'm going to find out whether this is a decent beer or not, which now I do. Now I know it is. It's not great. It's not going to set the world on fire. It's not going to take Michelob's place as my favorite macro beer, but it is a good beer. And once again, just like with the Hinterland Door County Cherry Wheat, I think y'all are being a little too hard on this beer. But maybe that's just me. All right, so polish this bad boy off. And until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.